What did you do? What did you say? Or did you walk or did you run away? Where are you now? Where have you been? Did you go alone or did you bring a friend? I need to know this, 'cause I noticed you're smiling.
Hey guys, it's Crystal. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about some BB creams that I just purchased. Now for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I had put up a picture of 2 BB creams that I purchased the other day, and they're these 2. One is the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. And the other one, which I'm wearing right now, is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream in Medium. So I have not yet tried the Maybelline, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be doing or talking about both of these, doing blog posts on both of these, and obviously doing videos on both of these. I just wanted you to know that this one is coming up. I did get a couple of requests saying, can you please try the Maybelline BB Cream? I have it. I'm going to try it. Definitely going to be doing a video on this pretty soon. But today I'm going to be talking all about the L'Oreal Paris BB Cream. Back in, I believe, January or February, I wrote an entire blog post called What's the Buzz with the BB Creams. I'll link it down below so that you can read that. Because at the time I was getting a lot of you asking me, have you heard of these BB creams? What are they? Are they really that new? And in fact, they're not new. They've been around for decades upon decades. They were started in Asia or popularized in Asia, and then a German dermatologist really got on that and started getting these beauty balms or blemish balms, and it just turned into this wonderful skin cream. They lightened up dramatically acne scars, sun scars, age spots, and it was a whole different thing. Most of the westernized world has now turned BB creams virtually into glorified tinted moisturizers. So when I was asked to talk about these, I was pretty excited because I wanted to see, you know, what's really the difference. Now, to me, I do kind of feel from what I've tried of the drugstore version that they are a little bit like glorified tinted moisturizers. They have the tinted moisturizer property, but with added benefits, or they claim to have added benefits. For example, the L'Oreal says it's a 4-in-1, the Maybelline says it's an 8-in-1, but they both do the same thing. They are kind of like a moisturizer and a skin perfector. They are supposed to blur imperfections, lighten up scars, all that good stuff. The one thing that I am noticing is that these ones don't make mention of lightening up any type of acne scars. And the original or the real BB creams actually had that as a purpose, was to help blemished skin, help really lighten them up. Well, I'll read to you from the L'Oreal. It says, 4-in-1 beautifying actions. Primes to smooth skin's texture, perfects to hide imperfections, hydrates for all-day moisture, and corrects skin for a healthy-looking, even complexion. Instantly transforms to your perfect shade for a flawless bare skin finish. Over time, more beautiful skin. Dermatologist tested, and it helps protect against pore clogging. There's really no mention of an actual physiological change that takes place on an epithelial or on a dermis level, so I would have to look more into what these, claims of over time more beautiful skin really entail. Okay, so I do have on the L'Oreal BB Cream now, Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream, and I did put just a little bit of blush on my cheeks, but that's it. I didn't want to put anything else on. I do have eye makeup on and some lip stuff on, but I didn't want to do anything else with my face, no powder. The other thing that I did do, I'm not real comfortable wearing this alone. I tried this without a primer, and no matter what BB cream or tinted moisturizer, I need a primer simply because my face is so oily that it's going to move. So the primer I have on today is my Urban Decay, and the one that I choose to use is my Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion, and this one is the Pore Perfecting. So I just happen to use this one. You can definitely use whichever primer you have. I would say if you have dry skin, this is great without a primer. I'm going to go ahead and make that assumption. I'm going to read to you from the website what it says, of course, and then I'm going to tell you my own thoughts on the product itself. And you can find all of this at l'orealparisusa.com. It comes in several shades. It comes in light, medium, and then I believe medium deep or deep. And again, I got the medium, and it fits perfectly to my skin tone. I was really surprised because my skin is much deeper than it was even at the beginning of June, so I was very happy with that. Meet the Magic All-in-One Skin Beautifier for a perfect natural finish. This multitasking beautifying cream delivers multiple beautifying actions, hydrates, corrects, evens, and perfects. It's ultra lightweight and blends in seamlessly for a perfect and natural finish. It's available in 4 skin transforming shades. The science behind the beauty. This multitasking cream micro-infuses skin with continuous and complete care. It offers 24-hour hydration and skin-nourishing antioxidant vitamin E. Micro-encapsulated pigment self-adjust to skin to unify skin tone and blend invisibly. The one thing that you will notice when you first purchase this and take it out, it comes out white. It's like a chalky color. So this is the little spout. It's a very thin tip, and you can see it's coming out now. So here is what it looks like when it's on. It's just white. It's very reminiscent of those, you know, skin matching type foundations. This is really cool. So when you rub it in, it continues to look pretty white. But when it's rubbed all the way in, it just matches perfectly. I mean, you cannot tell the difference between the actual BB cream and my hand skin. So I was very excited when I saw how seamlessly it truly did blend. I like the technology. I find their technology to be slightly better than other skin matching foundations or tinted moisturizers that I've tried in the past. I think that you can tell it does get a little bit darker over time. Not darker, but more pigmented. You can actually see the pigmentation really come to light. You guys can see that. It doesn't really leave a line around your face because it is very light. It's a very sheer tint, but it is pigmented. It's pigmented enough where it does kind of blend all of that skin. It brightens up your skin. It blends in any dull spots. You're really going to have any dry spots hydrated. You're going to have any hydrated spots a little bit more hydrated, so just be mindful of that. Primes to smooth skin's texture. Yesterday, like I said, when I tried it with no primer, I wasn't impressed. I rarely am, so that's something for me with very oily skin, especially in the summertime, was not impressed. Perfects to hide imperfections. I think for a BB cream, for such a light tint, this did a really nice job of smoothing out certain imperfections. Now, of course, it didn't go and smooth out the freckles I have now caused by the sun. It didn't go and smooth out, you know, a little bit of sunburn on my cheeks, but it did do a pretty darn good job of smoothing out some of my pores, of smoothing out some of my laugh lines. I have some discoloration on my face, and it blurred it. It literally seemed to blur it out. So I thought that that was a really cool effect that this had. Hydrates for all day moisture, definitely does. I think that this is a very good product for dry skin. For oily skin, it's not a bad product, but what I will say, you do seem to be a little bit more luminous with this product, so of course it would be a good idea to have some powder, especially if you're oily, because there are certain spots that we want illuminated, then there's other spots that we want dry and very mattified. So it's very moisturizing, and it does make your skin feel very healthy. I was very happy with how it applied with my fingertips. I tried it all different ways. The first way was just with a stippling brush, and I liked it, but I did feel that I would have more control with a tinted moisturizer, especially one that I really wanted to make sure got in all the nooks and crannies. I felt that I'd have better control with my fingertips. So of course, with clean hands, I went ahead and I put it on my face with my fingers, and it looked really, really good. I was able to get a nice clean blend. It blends very evenly. I brought it down my neck, and it just all matched. The next claim is that it corrects skin for healthy looking, even complexion. It does seem to correct certain little imperfections. I didn't really need that much concealer under my eyes. I thought it did a nice job of just blurring together the natural color of my skin with the color underneath my eyes. It really just gave me a little extra enhancement to give me a natural look, and it was a natural finish, a little bit luminous, but it was still very much like I felt something was on me. Something was fine. I had a little bit of that protection that this gives. I wasn't totally just burying myself out there with sunspots and freckles. I had a little bit of backup. Now this retails for $10.99 and it's 1 full ounce, so it's just like a standard foundation, 1 full ounce or 1 fluid ounce. I have not yet tried this with a foundation brush. I don't think that would be the best option. You may get a very nice application with a beauty blender, wet it, or even a sponge. I think a beauty blender would do a beautiful job with this, giving this a nice airy feel to it. It is very light as it is, so you may want to be mindful of that again. I think that in terms of having 4 shades, some people might think, well, am I really going to find that perfect shade? I'm the first one to complain about there being not enough shades. At first, I was hesitant because I thought, well, 4 shades, is medium really going to fit me? And it did. It fit really nicely. And I think that it's because it is such a sheer application and you can kind of control it. When I put it on with the brush, it was a little bit, the stippling brush, it was a little bit deeper and you could see more of an actual cover, whereas when I put it on with my fingers, it was a much lighter, much sheerer application. So I think that this is a really nice option. And remember, it's 4 shades, but they do make the claim that this matches everyone's skin tone. It will do its own thing and match your skin tone somehow. So if you're one to subscribe to that school of thought, I think that you'll really enjoy this. Now, in terms of breakouts, I have not gotten any, and you guys know my skin is very sensitive. I am not one to go and just use drugstore foundations or drugstore products willy-nilly without really looking into it. I do have 2 L'Oreal foundations, 3 actually, that I'm quite happy with. So I just knew that this was going to be a nice purchase, and it really has turned out to be so far. Now I've had this on my face for about 4 hours already. It's a nice lasting product. This is pretty good with sweat. Again, it's really hot here in Seattle, really sunny. We've been having a bit of a heat wave, and I have not noticed, like today I went out running errands and I did not notice that this moved around at all with sweat, but I did have my primer on with it, and I also did put over top of it, just to be safe, Fix Plus. Yesterday I did not wear anything with it. No Fix Plus, no Model in Bottle, no primer, and it didn't really make that big of a difference whether or not I had something over top of it. I feel that the biggest difference comes from what I have underneath it. Now, again, the same girlfriend I was having a conversation with on Facebook yesterday made mention that she really likes to use BB creams as primers, and I think that's a great idea, especially something like this, because it does do so much in terms of corrections and brightening your skin and blurring imperfections. It's going to get your skin nice and supple, hydrated, and ready. This can take the place of a moisturizer for some people, not for everybody, of course. Really, it depends on what skin type you have. This can take the place of a primer for some people. Some people can just wear this and go out the door. So I think these are really nice to have. Maybe not wear every day, definitely not wear to a big event where you're going to be really needing that full coverage or even medium coverage. This is sheer to light coverage. For the price, $10.99 compared to some BB creams out there that are $38, $30 to $40 to $50. I think that this would be a good product to start off with if you're not too sure about BB creams. If you have the L'Oreal BB cream, let me know your thoughts on it. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Take care.